Hello, my name is Kark82, and welcome back to our FTB Interactions series. Last episode, we went ahead and got wetware life support circuit boards for the final tier of circuits. Creative capacitor, cyberware. Oh, isn't that? I never looked into that armor. I just went for the glitch armor. But there is that mod that does that cyber. Yeah, you turn yourself into like a bionic thing. I have no idea how this actually works, to be honest. Um, but yeah, we got since we've been to Aurelia, we ended up getting Nequata, however you want to say it, and I realized we can actually make these doped silicon boules. Now these are the highest tier. It does require one ingot, 9 blocks of silicon, so quite a lot, and some argon. Well, we ended up automating argon right somewhere down here. There it is. What did I say I needed? 5? 8. So this is one of the reasons I did that. Also, you need argon for osmiridium or something. I don't remember which one it is, but there we go. We will throw it in there. I believe this needs a 1. This isn't something we're going to be crafting up a lot, so I don't have it. I'm not going to leave another circuit in there for it. I do have a recipe in there somewhere. Yeah, so it will put the stuff in there, but I will just throw the argon in there, and I'll switch that if I need it. The reason you don't need a lot of these is because you actually get 64 wafers out of one thing, and then each wafer actually gives a much better ratio. So instead of getting, you know, like 1 to 1, originally we get 1 to 8 with that. So that is really cool. Now the other thing that is really cool about getting this, also I realized, because I got some wafers from the assembly machine quest. That's why I remembered. I'm like, oh shoot, I can actually get these crafted up. I'm gonna throw this in the cutting machine. Does it need to be? No, just HV. There we go. Yeah, the cool thing about this is we can actually start getting the highest or the most efficient circuits. So we look at these. I think we're doing this recipe now, but there is actually an even easier recipe that doesn't require the SMDs, doesn't require the central processing unit. Just requires 2 fine copper wire, plus circuit board, and this SOC. Well, we can finally get these SOCs. I believe they were, yeah, you needed the this one to get it. But yeah, yellow garnet. I just realized, I'm like, have we gotten yellow garnet? Apparently we have. I don't remember when, but we did. Dang it, I thought that would maybe do it. Blast furnace? Nope. Yeah, implosion. Alright, I do need this lens. Yellow, garnet, lens, which I'm assuming, yeah, the plate, which means I do have to, nah. I was hoping I wouldn't have to go that route. Oh, I can just smelt it. I don't even need to worry about it imploding it. Yeah. I don't think we're ever going to need more than this, to be honest. This yellow garnet doesn't get used much. Question is, do we want to... Yeah, I'm just debating. I'm like, do we want more? Do we want to automate this? I don't know how much I don't know how many like we need, to be honest. I should probably get this automated. Also, I totally have wireless. I did, not gonna lie, did kind of forget. Lathe. Alright, there we go. Well, that was a relatively pain-free. Because this is a EV recipe. I'm like, but I have that set for these. I don't want to move that recipe. I may do that. Also, I think this may be a quest. It's locked behind something. I remember seeing it. There. Of course. I'm like 100% sure I've held ending it before. Maybe it was locked with something. No! I just realized this is locked. There's the SOC, ASOC. This is what we're working toward. That's funny. All right. Let me do those quests really quick. Man, I did hold that. I wonder if that'll complete. I don't think it will. All right, we are back, and we got that. So, yep, that gets more of those wafers. That gets 8 of those. I don't think I'm ever going to have to craft those ever again, to be honest. Poutine and enriched Nakwata. Sure. I'll just throw that in there. Just destroy that. I don't need it. Alright, so we got the SAOCs. Now I think we will... Yeah, let's do... I'll do that. I'm full here. That we don't need. The moment. And probably ASOC, to be honest. Might as well make a recipe for that. Like, which one do we get rid of? RAM. I don't think we really use that anymore. Right. We'll find out when I'm auto-crafting anyway. So that, and then let's do new recipes, which is always kind of exciting. I think I can go up to nano. I think. I could be wrong. Also, I probably should get this recipe. Also, I didn't even look at... Alright, cool. None of the cutting machine recipes seem to be... they don't seem to be gates. They're just the regular... Didn't look at... So it's 30 seconds. It's going to take a second. But, yeah. So we will switch that to... What is this? Advanced circuit parts. There it is. Let's do... this recipe. Ah, feels so good. And this one... I believe we can do IV. Yes, we can do that one as well. Although the nano might actually be gated LUV. Dang it, it is LUV. Alright, so, well, we can do the, the lowest tier ones. We don't have... Thought we would be able to do up to nano, which nano is... we use so much nano, obviously, with the all the HV processing we do. But, alright, I will take that. And then, obviously, if we need that, it just uses a couple things, which is really cool. So I will continue. As I progress, I will update these recipes. I don't know if it's probably not necessary to automate that right now, to be honest. If poly nano, I would. But the LUV and MV circuits, I don't craft a ton of those up. But, alright. Alright, so not going to do that. Change of mind. I do need to get the assembly line going, and I still haven't figured out how much. I guess wetware is kind of the next thing. So this has 8 or 7 inputs, so we need an 8th. 8th is the output, so I need 8 slices of the assembly line for that. And the other thing is this. All right, so that will actually work. We can do 8, and that will do both of those. And I think that is that. Now, the other thing is the LUV circuits. Now, these require even longer. So that, I think the motors is actually one of the longest. Yeah, the motor is the field generator is the motor, but we're not doing field generator stuff like anytime soon, I don't think. No. Not until that. That does remind me, fusion reactor, that is another thing we need. Oh, okay. So I kind of need 8, 10, I need 11. I really should get 11, because that would let me do the motor. Alright, the other question is fluids. How are we going to do the fluids? It's not as... You don't have to get as specific as Gregtech New Horizons. That assembly line, it has to go in all the right order. I think you can just have these in the assembly line. And for example, this needs soldering alloy and lubricant. And then, as we saw, the fusion reactor needs soldering alloy. So I think if I have lubricant in there, it's going to be okay. I don't think that will be an issue. And then the Neuro Boards need all sorts of weirdness. I could... Oh my goodness. If I could spell. That requires sterilized growth medium, UV matter, and distilled water. So I think if I have... Oh, wait a second. All right. I think... You can do these in a single block assembler. It's the same recipe. But since this is a multi-block, we can throw... It's easier to upgrade the power. I can just throw an LUV in energy hatch. Which is super easy to make. Whereas the single block is quite a bit more difficult to craft up, obviously. So, what did I say? I needed 11. 11 slices, I think, will suffice. That'll get us all the LUV motor stuff. And actually, these aren't any bigger. All right. I thought those would be even longer, but they're actually not. I don't know if we're going to be crafting much of this, but just we might as well prepare for that. So, 11 slices. That is, I guess, the goal here. Now I have 2 assembly lines. We need 1 of these per slice, as we can see. Assembly machine casing. and one of these per slice. So I need 9 more of those, which actually kind of works out because you get 3. So 3 times 7, 21 of those, and a bunch of those. So it looks like I'm going to be crafting up here for quite a while. So we'll be back. Right, just getting the assemblers done. So we need 21 crystal processors. So we'll get that crafting up. But I have, for one thing, I have, I'm going to remember where it was, right here. I did all these quests, so I got them all checked off. So that is looking pretty good. We got all our circuit boards. We are just working on the last of the wetware circuits, and with that, the last of the machine hulls. Notice there is one extra on that row. Bit weird. Anyway, so that is that. All right, I have gone ahead and we got a bunch of... Yeah, I figured I had a whole bunch of machine hulls. I'm gonna do... We'll just do an LV one. It doesn't need to be... Yeah, for the output. It doesn't have to be... Yeah, output. Those are all input. That doesn't have to be. It's going to be outputted directly into the A system, so it doesn't need to be a large one. The input buses do need to be LUV or ULV, I believe it does mention that. ULV inputs, so that is required, but the output can be whatever, I think. So I'm just going to start getting this down. I think I'm going to place it here. Kind of right next to that, and the power is right here, so that makes that a bit easier. And the output bus, I may need to extend it a couple more. I think 16 is the biggest. So this is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 would be the absolute longest, which is fine. We have enough room. I do need... Let's see. I'll probably clear out all the way, at least up to here. There we go. Also, be sure you don't need to have these facing down. I want it so I just like seeing them all the same. All right, so those are the hatches. Now I need input hatches. I don't know, 6, 8, who knows? I can do as many as I want, and since these are so easy to craft up, how about we do 8? I have all these MV machine hulls or LV machine hulls from disassembling all those recipes. I don't think we'll need more than 8 input hatches or fluids. I could be wrong though. Again, I'm going to face these all down because they will probably be filled from underneath is what I'm thinking. All right. That is that. Now I do have these done. They're 2 to a craft, so I have 1 extra. They have to be along the entire row. All right, cool. So that is that. This goes right on top. Look at that. And that is Oh, actually. No. Well, these are made in 3s anyway. So this replaces one of them, it looks like, if I remember. I'm also placing down the the multi-block. I can't. Yeah, it replaces one of the assembler machine casings. But all right, so I need great machine casings. I need reinforced glass, and then the solid steel machine casings and energy inputs. We're gonna do IV machine. I must have gotten those from a quest because I don't remember getting those. I'm pretty sure it is tungsten. We'll do 2 input hatches. If we upgrade this, which I think we will, to LV, then we will adjust it. I would like to get LV, or the next tier up. But those are locked behind the fusion reactor, so I don't quite have that yet. But IV input hatch. Yeah, tungsten cable. That's what I thought it was. All right, let me get the rest of this stuff going. We are just crafting these up. I have a feeling that's polyethylene. We probably ran out of somewhere. Since I don't have this fully automated. Yep, that's polyethylene. So we'll be back. All right, that is the last of it. Let's go ahead and throw these down, and I think... yeah, I think that is everything. I'm going to do this right there. No, I don't have enough stellar alloy cable. Do I have... I don't remember if I have any more. I have a few. Pretty sure that requires a mixer, doesn't it? I remember it being kind of annoying. Let's just do this. Yeah, I think we'll just go along here. Let me just, yeah. Like, this is IV. Yeah, and then we'll just do, I may actually move it back 1. I hate how it's powered on top. I don't know. I always like having my power running underneath machines, and then this one is to run the power up, and it's kind of annoying. I have just enough. Just barely enough. I'll have to craft up more stellar alloy. Alright, so that goes in there, and then those crates should be done. They weren't difficult. Nope. And did I say crates? I meant great. Or great machine casings. Alright, there we go. We got ourselves an assembly line. Now, I just need to throw some fluids in, and we can start crafting up here. Question is, how am I gonna... how are we going to assemble stuff on here? It gets really kind of annoying, to be honest, with all the different recipes, and when you start trying to mix and match recipes, it gets really annoying. So, for example, pistons require motors, So if you try to do like 4 pistons, it'll start throwing the stuff in there for motors, and as soon as it crafts up, gets the last motor, or it'll craft up the motor, and then it will also throw the stuff in for the piston once it gets that motor. So it'll be trying to craft up the motors and the pistons, and depending on how we do this, it'll pull out like both and then get clogged up, which is that annoying for sure. I wonder if they're... I know there actually, isn't there like... There is... Man, I really don't want to spend that much time. Steve's Factory Manager, or whatever it's called, or what's the name of this? Super Factory Manager, not Steve's. If I remember to put that there. Yeah, this is kind of similar to Steve's Factory Manager. I don't know if I want to spend that much time. I wouldn't mind actually looking at the multi-block, see if it's better than it was in 1.7. But we're going to have to do tons of that in New Horizons, probably. So I don't want to spend more time. It's just very, very time consuming. But it may actually be a bit better in this version. All right, so we need stem cells. Soy milk, sugar, egg, and infinity reagent. That is funny. Let's see. Egg. The smart chickens drop the eggs, right? Is that? Yeah, all right. We got eggs there. We got sugar is easy enough. Soy milk. Oh, how am I gonna do? I guess we'll just do this, maybe? Phytogenic Insulator. Again, the question is, how much of this do we need? Do I need millions of the stem cells, or do I just need, you know, a few hundred where I can just worry about it that way? But let's get... Yeah, let's get stem cells and Neuro Board, stainless, gold plate, glass tube. I think we'll just do... that's kind of annoying, actually. Glass tube would probably be easier, but I would have to grab another alloy smelter for that. Or I just, again, just do like a stack manually. How many do we need? Oh, you do need 8. All right. Let me get to this stuff going here. Oh, isn't the alloy furnace annoying? Smelter, alloy smelter. Canthal, that's right. All right, these stem cells are turning into a bit more automation than I was thinking they would be. I've gone ahead and set up 3 because we need medium covalence dust. Probably even need a brass dust thing, but just set up the mixer for that, and then I'm using the mixer also for that. Just realized I may have... I didn't look at that recipe. I don't know. It was in the A system. I don't know if it's the right one. All right, that does look like the right one. So that should do that. And then the infinity reagent, I have not done a recipe for that yet. No, we don't want that. We want that. Liquid nightmares, we will just... I'll do that automatically. That goes in there. All right. So I think I may... I think I turned all my stuff. Yeah, I did. Let me get some liquid nightmares. don't have an extra one. I really need like an extra light well that I don't use for something else. Okay, just set up just basically a chest, light well, and a tank. I didn't want this to fill up and then kind of void those. I may get these automated. That is a little more complicated than I really want to get into right now. So we will just throw that in there manually. I think it only uses like 50 or something like that. Yeah, 50 for 3. So it doesn't use a lot. But, alright, so we got that. I got eggs. I thought I had more. I threw the smart chickens down here. I'm not going to have these going in the A system infinitely. We got that, we got that. We got lots of sugar. I had a whole bunch of sugarcane in the Void World. I just broke it down and I don't know, I had so many stacks because it grows so tall. The last thing is this soy milk, which is kind of annoying. I am going to have to do this, I believe. I don't have any soybean. I need to get the seeds. Market? There is no market. Man, I actually don't know. Did we... Like, did we get them from these? I really don't remember. Cucumber, lettuce, chili, tomato. Alright, where do we get soybean? I don't remember. Does it drop in, Is there... Man, I don't remember. Is there, What are the gardens? I actually don't even remember, to be honest. I don't think there are gardens enabled. Alright, I'm gonna have to... Thanks for the egg there, buddy. I'm gonna have to check that out, because actually I don't... Yeah, I actually don't know if, how to get soybean now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, the gardens. I'm like, are those... No, I'm gonna have to... I guess I'll have to do it that way. Is that what we do? And I don't remember. Also, don't remember which which garden. Don't remember which garden has soybean. But all right, so gonna have to get that done. I got the life essence set up, the liquid nightmare set up. We got this set up. So I think that is most of it. Fortunately, I did run out of time here. We got the assembly line built. So I'll get soy milk figured out. And we got our stem cells. We got silicon rubber. We got gold plates. We got stainless steel. We got wetware circuit boards. We got distilled water, UU matter, and sterilized growth medium. That's the other thing I'm going to actually have to get sorted out here. Need mincemeat. Which, yeah, I'm going to have to figure out a good way to farm that as well. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. So next episode, hopefully we will get our neural processing units. And with that, our wetware assemblies. Yeah, and then the last kind of thing is the fusion reactor. Although that's fusion reactor 2. We need the fusion reactor 1 first. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good one.